오케이.
오버워치 남기기 정도? 얼음 개 많이 아프겠다. 어머 여기 어디야?
당신만을 위해서 만족스러우실까요? 기념은 최고의 집이설. 이 수영복 어떠신가요? 당신의 방문을 기다리며 제가 직접 골랐어요. 이전처럼 오래되게 주문을 못했다가 또 어떤 변수가 발생할지 모릅니다.
알겠습니다. 네. 고맙습니다.
어머.
이런 식으로 보이지만 그래도 당신에 대해 깊이 탐구할 기회를 얻는 만큼 다행으로 생각하고 있어요.
뭐야 쟤는 왜 아무도 없는데 저걸 한 거야?
Yep, 100%. I'll pay for it. It's a way to get to prestige skin as well, so.
어 뭐야? 깜짝이야. 여기서 안 산단 말이야?
Jiggle.
추억을 안고 얼어붙으세요. 호흡을 해드리죠. 한눈
Huh, they added like slow-mo effect.
추억을 안고 얼어붙으세요. 영원.
That's pretty cool.
성범부터 미사일까지 편의점 아포칼립스에
아니, 여기
어서 오세요.
쟤네처럼 키를 사는 거야? 아니면 집에 넣는 거야?
다음에는 꼭 특별한 가격에 드린다고 약속할게요. 사장님 덕분에 재고가 쌀쌀 것 같네요.
Double time. Filled up. Won't have my payment option again though.
배 아프네.
I personally like it more than the Shinji skin.
애용해주세요.
I think Shinji skin is a little bit overkill for me, so little bit. I still like it,
체크해보세요.
just that it's not much as I would like it. So
사장님 덕분에 재고가 쌀쌀 것 같네요.
I think I need this.
이용해주셔서 감사합니다.
가자.
And I'm thinking, how am I gonna suppose to spend 50 or 80k?
근데 로봇 사는 거 뭐야?
미네르바 카린. Because I can pull for Karin if I really wanted to.
영세 방바다니 마음이 드시나요? 주인은 걱정하지 않으셔도 괜찮습니다. 오늘의 추억을 잊지 않기 위해 따스한 불꽃을 준비해두었으니까요.
이미 늦은. 그냥 다 빨고.
I think they should have gave it selective. Well, at least all the units comes out from this, so. It's just that it will suck if I get the random one. Hell yeah, I like it. I think the effects are pretty cool. Question is, when I can unlock it for global server, I think. Korean server, I'll probably get it done pretty soon. I just have my purchase option disabled in the Steam account.
준비됐지가 사장님 사람이 더 필요해. 당신한테는 아직 이름이 승진 후보로 추천드릴게요. 공부는 마지막까지 하시겠다. 눈을 잘할 수 있어. 고생하셨어요, 여러분.
I think I did it all. I think we good.
저만이 할 수 있는 일 같은 게 있을 리 없잖아요.
300. Yeah, it's the amount of resource you gain from buying a BP. It's probably better than the most. Yeah. Grammary can kind of make her buff disappear too. I think those are only units you really need to watch out. That's about it. Rest are good. Two, five. Let me see if I can get lucky. Actually, I wanted to pull for what's called what's her name? Shinjia, yeah. But I don't think they added. I think I have to wait until tomorrow for them to add the new rotations. So for now, I think I'll save. I think I should be able to spend my admin quit pretty easily though. That. Let's see all the stuffs I've been saving up for. For this moment. That and Agnes. I think I need to watch out for this one though. Okay, we'll go and play through. Give me a second. Once again, Glover. I will log into my Glover server right now. Give me a second. I gotta download my update on my phone. I guess I can buy a set binary, that's the Man, my download speed on here is pretty shit on my phone. Let me check. But if you drop by Lost Collaboration, it's been a while. Then you probably missed a lot of units. I don't think you need every unit though. I don't think they added the anniversary event yet. Just the login events. Yeah, Regina. The counterpass units and stuff will be added tomorrow. Yeah. I don't know, for some reason they updated today, but the things are supposed to be added tomorrow. Yeah, I'll pull for Shinja tomorrow, I guess. I wonder if they have her here already. Oh, they do.
해적의 낭만이라고 한다면 역시 뭐니 뭐니 해도 선상반란이죠. 하고 싶은 건 뭐든 하는 해적들이 평등이나 의리 따위를 지키면 재미없잖아요. 뭐? 반란이 실패하고 상호밥이 되는 파트는 하지만
I think she's supposed to be a decent counter against the barrier striker.
낭만이 부족하네요.
Shoots a fireball. Firework. She's supposed to be the same member as the front base sharks. I think that's for the Dracos. Has a striker damage plus 60%. I thought it had the barrier related stuff, but doesn't look like it. I guess it's just a good character to fight against a striker. It's a pretty simple character that just does a lot of damage against a striker. We'll see how much she will do in PvP. Front base shark is probably at the bottom. Yeah. Anyways, let me check right now for Global Circle. Current pickup. I think you can afford for custom pickup if you don't have any characters. And for Awakening units, they haven't really updated yet, so. Let's see what I can buy. Global server right now. Buy this, I guess. Buy that. I think I bought most of the thing I could. For Global 7 sitting over 10,000 binary once again. Let me roll my what's it called? Roll my fucking set binary to my relic here. Retry one. If I get it, I'll scream. Because I have a range damage one right now. It's better than any other range gear I have on my Korean server. Supporter, attack. Attack speed, please. Motherfucker. I don't think I'm gonna get it. I don't think I'm gonna get it. Crit damage. No. I don't think I'll get it. Cooldown set. It's better than attack, I guess. No, I didn't get it. Damn it. Couldn't get it. Mother. Let me see if I can buy it from the other shop. I got 60 more now. Try 6 more times. 6 more times, let's go. Okay. Okay, 1, nope. 2, nope. 3, 4, 5, nah. Oh well. Epic 7 got it recently. Yeah, Epic 7 announced that they are going to be getting Guilty Gear Collaboration rerun soon. So I think there might be a chance. But we'll see. But anyway, let's play through the story and see what happens. So we got the Revenant. Well, soft story. It's basically part 2 of the Meister story. Seems like she's in the train right now, just woken up from a sleep. She's been going through a tough time physically and mentally. It feels a little bit odd. Why is there only me on this train? But it seems like same scenery is repeating outside. Maybe I'm just dreaming. And some mysterious figure asking if she requires assistance. She says nothing really. She just was wondering where we are about at. This is the ending you chosen. I hope that's the answer you wanted. She shot this flower. The old admonition is farmable. They're saying we remain you to stay silent in your seats. If that's a hard requirement, we can assist you. Maybe you can seal your mouth. Maybe your arms and legs are causing this. Seems like she's having a fight against these flower dudes inside her head. What happened in the last event story was that basically she ended up getting consumed by Maestro. Or Maestro is her. Making trouble. If you continue to disobey, we'll kick you out. What are you gonna do? Throw me out of the moving train? Endless waves of these enemies. Keep fighting is a suicide. I wish I had my grenades. I guess my only escape route is going at the back door. Says, whatever you're trying to do is so meaningless, just stay on your seat. But she's doing it anyway. But more of them coming after her. So calm down, guest. Keeps talking about cutting her legs off. Huh. More stuff appearing already? Holy shit. Say, Stand up, lady. How did you turn all these guys into dust? Don't be surprised. I just gave them their peaceful ending. They will rise up again. Follow me. I wonder which time of the point they're at the moment. I followed you anyway, but is this part of the train safe from those corrupted objects? Don't worry, they will not leave their designated areas. Same thing as animals not invading each other's space. The way you talk is a little bit odd, but thank you. You really saved me there. My name is Leia Schneider. What's your name? And Morse says, I will give you honor to call me as a great... How do you translate 청적? 청적 means... 청적 means... silence. Great silence, I guess. That's her title. Seems like your name is very hard to become friendly. Don't be so offensive. Do not dirty this whole name. Sorry about that. My family is they don't believe in God, so. She's so I guess she's saying that's her like a great holy God title kind of thing. So her actual name is Ecclesia. Anyways, Ecclesia, I do not want to stay another minute on this train filled with corrupted objects. There's our way out here. Nope, this train hasn't been stopped since it had its guests arrived. Never heard of story where since the guests get on this train, they were able to escape from this train. Is there any stopping point midway or any destinations? Nope. So it's an ever-going train basically. According to the number of this train card, it's the second from the back. Can you drive me to the, I guess the engine room? Yes, I will go to the engine room to negotiate and stop the train. It's probably have a higher chance of me jumping off the train than stopping this. And Ecclesia says that, is there a reason for you to stop this train so badly? His Revenant says, I still have a job to finish. Is that not enough? She says, nope, that's more than enough. I'll lead you the way. I don't know what her intention is, and nor I can trust her, but she's the only one that I can really trust at this moment. For now. Thank you. I'll be your guest, Ecclesia. It's part to every story we get an awakening or something. Well, I mean, all the stories seems to tend to have awakening units collide each other. Anyway, are you calm down a bit? Please be seated now. Seems like there's a tons of them more now, and all I have is my machine gun. You can take care of them? You're talking like a clueless person. Trying to go through a conflict with the Force is a failure. If you wish, it would guarantee it. Necklace, yeah, I asked them. I have to lead this lady to the engine room. I don't mean to cause any trouble in this cart. Let us pass. Is that so? Do you need an escort, perhaps? I honor your, or I humbly... No. It'll be like, thanks for your humble gestures, but you will keep your duty here. Alright then. Please head your way. And they'll just pass away. I don't understand what's happening at the moment, but Ecclesia, were you a corrupted object as well? Me? Nope, I can't be. Corrupted objects is the victim of the Great War. Do you think I'm the same kind as them? I don't think that. But then why are they following your words? Because I'm the last guardian of this train, or the scout of this train. Her job is to make sure no one gets to the engine room to see what's waiting there. That's my duty. So who gave you that duty? Every passenger on this train has their own purpose and the duty. And just like all these victims as well on this train, they all tend to follow their duties. What is the duty for at the end? It's to keep the train running. I wonder whoever made those rules. I guess they just supposed to go the way they set the... She's just complaining about whoever the one who set the rules. And Ecclesia says, I agree. So anyways, before we reach the engine room, as a scout, I'll warn you. This part of the train is probably the safest place for you. If you stay and remain here, no one will bother you. But I really don't want to be stuck here with those corrupted objects. Can't just stay here forever as well. I can't promise you what kind of structure that part of the train will be like. If you ever get lost, just call my name. The Great Silence will take care of your path. What is it? What is this? As soon as I enter here, everything got dark. It's definitely not your usual train. Seems like you have a... Oh, I see. We went back to the first part of the Maestro, I think. Here that's it. Here is like... Stop playing around. Whatever you're thinking, I will let it go as your way. Yeah. Seems like the Maestro or Revenant currently going through the Maestro's memory line. Currently, that's what's happening. Nikitria, Mimi. That's unexpected. Trying to play dumb here with a face like that. I thought you were not that dumb to play like that and deny what you have done so far. Yeah, this is the beginning of the Maestro event. Reverend is saying there could be this is a misunderstanding. Revenants is definitely not understanding what's happening. And this is our last chance, and trying to beat the maestro, I guess.
그럼 즐거운 생활 되시길 바랍니다. 승진 후보로 추천드릴게요. 준비됐습니다, 사장님. 확실하게 정리해요.
Chris will make this one easy. Seems like you're trying to play weak to find a critical moment to counter. But I will not give you that chance. Give up now and take quit. What are you trying to say since then? How am I supposed to be Niquitia? Don't try to use that kind of craft to kill a person. Playing clueless won't save your life and won't erase what you have done. You caused all this damage around this world with your own hands. Clueless countless time. So do not give any more excuses. It will just make you more pity. And she calls Ecclesia's name. You got tied up with the person you should never be tied with. Leah Schneider. Called your name, was hoping that you would come, and you really did. If you believe in the name, it's your duty to answer that call. Just keep on walking until everything becomes silent. Are you the original? That's what Hile calls her. Out of all those people, why are you the one who's covering up that monster? Just like your duty to slay, it's my duty to guide the path. So pick up your swords, last remaining Valkyrie. Anyways, seems like Hill is saying it doesn't matter if those two joins or not. Like, even though Ishyun and the Naibin at the time during old admin, they're really strong, but Hill is saying more so the original is much more stronger than those two combined. Do you know that, original? To my eyes, you are much of a monster than those corrupted objects. So try to stop me, monster. I guess it's pretty cool that the Hilde and the Morse will fight, since they both are kind of like knight types of character. And Leia keep walking and walking, and all these voices still lingering in her ear. So she prayed until everything becomes silent. And she's here. Did I escape from the hell? Nope. The part you were wandering around, that was just part of this train. Draw your weapon, Leia. Calatia. What happened to those people just now? The one who bears the mark of wolves? Don't worry about it. They refuse to follow you. Sorry for keep asking questions, but Calatia, you need to answer my question. What is it? I feel like I've been to this type of situation in the past. Is this train? Is it inside my hand? How did you come to that conclusion? What I went through just now is very selective. Because of my job, I will never forget the ones I've seen before, but those people, are the face I've never seen before. But they all try to confuse me as a maestro and try to kill me. They weren't trying to listen what I'm saying. Seems like they were living in a different timeline. It feels like this is when the maestro first relieved through my head. Is that so? Fortunately, what you have just guessed is correct. You're much smarter than I thought. If that's true, then there's something I'm wondering. I understand this is the inside the head of Maestro. So what am I? What am I remaining here? I thought me and Maestro, it sounds weird, but we came to an agreement. Once her conscience started rising, it was too late to stop. I just realized, at that point I realized I was a maestro who lived as a Leia. Leia Schneider's was a person, now it's disappeared. And I can just say humanity. It's the humanity that you have grown for the periods you've forgotten who you really were. It's your last remaining part of me. So it means even the corrupted object, the maestro, or demogorgon, that's what they call them, still have a bit of humanity left inside of them. I guess that could be the key to defeating Maestro, since Leia still resides within it. And I think we are moving on to more present time, where the editor is here. But he died in the last story. Big spoiler, I guess. He's talking to Ozymandias. I guess it's a little bit before he died. Anyway, he's talking about trying to find a way to deal with the situations. What words do you need more? Ozymandias is complaining because she helped to guard his house. Riet says, "I'll let you go for you missing my call last time." But Ozymandias says, "No, that was really bad timing that time. Just had a tons of parties and I really passed out." Riet says, "You're the only official S-rank counter that lives within the city. You have to realize that. I don't care what you intervene with other higher-ups, but you better have your, pride as S-rank counter." But she's like complaining about all these talks. What's that noise? Is it part of your party crew? Nope. Senior, you need to quickly stay away from this. Since the Horizon has breached the office. Huh. The hell are you to kick that door? It says the financial CEO. Riet says that's alright. Just build broken furnitures to her. So yeah, Horizons and the crew. Seems like you have a quick urgent matter. And Rachel says, "I told her to make sure to not do that." And Rachel's angry that all the things she broken to get up here, they said they have to see her for the next 3 months. And Ozymandias is surprised to see Horizon in person. "You're much cuter than I thought. Why don't you go somewhere nice with me? I'll make sure to make you become really famous." What the hell is this person, Senior? Just ignore her. Nothing good comes from getting close with her. So, what's your business here today? You know, I requested this meeting. Is that so, Miss Brehit, which is her last name? Alright then. For your sake, I will make sure none of this damage has happened. I know what Mindy is saying. Why are you being so nice to her? Even though she's from the other part of the country, she's a war hero. As the same, as once he was once a soldier as well, so that's his way to, I guess, honor her. And she says, you know, I don't really like to be honored. Anyways, I heard a call. You, I guess, retrieved the Louise Schneider, which is Revenant's mother, back to her country, which is Gronia. And I guess she's here to ask why he did that. Anyways, her mother wished to be back at home, so that's why they sent her back home. But I guess Chris kept her here to make sure to keep her safe and stay away from Maestro. But Wikimedia says, if you really want to know the full story, I can tell you what happened. Because I was the one who was there at that moment. And the other said, stop right there. Why? They should know why the granny who they kept here wanted to go back. Alright, then I will listen. Let's see why she wanted to go back. Connors are waiting. But that's unfortunate, Miss Schneider's. Shadows are going after her. I feel like that would be a nightmare for me every day if I knew that. Didn't someone just pass by? What do you mean, someone? Never mind that then. Maybe I just dozed off. But wait. What's wrong? I just realized our job is to guard some granny and I don't want to live anymore. Ah, is that so? Doesn't matter how hard we work, more corrupted object will appear, and whatever we made up, or how much we make, will die within 100 years or so. I'll go up there. If I fall from my head first, I guess I'll die from the 3rd floor. So I guess they're killing themselves. And Louisa says, who are you? It's me, miss. You baked the pancake as well today. It smells good. Of course, that's the only thing I can do to be helpful around here. I haven't made pancakes in a while, so I'm not sure if it will fit your taste. Of course it is. Everyone loves your pancakes around here. But miss, you'll be staying much nicer hotel than this starting to be. If I'm not here, Miss Chris will worry about me. Don't worry. We'll make sure to give her a notice. Is that so? Yes, so we'll go ahead now. We gather a lot of counters to carry you to the hotel. Some doorbell. Squad leader, we have brought Miss Schneider. Oh, where did everyone go? I guess oldest people just jumped out from the window. Don't look at them. And Plaga is here. You were there. Hello and goodbye. I just played nice tune since I was waiting to your friends. Shadow. Did that girl, Leia, ask you to follow? Clara says, don't be afraid. The death will be quick. Look at all these people hang themselves up here. Don't they look all peaceful? When you die, whatever, it doesn't matter what happens to you after that. Anyway, she's bad. She's evil. Earthquake. I guess the Ultimate DS is here. I wonder what kind of drugs you guys did while I was gone. It seems like you were the drug here. Where the hell were you? Stop nagging me. I jumped out from my penthouse as soon as I got a call. Take care of our BIP and throw the gun away so you don't shoot yourself. So Shadow. It's been a while since I actually faced one. She says, you're loud and out of manner. Just enjoy my tune. Is that so? I think you're playing just an old classic tune and that's why no one likes to listen. She says, I'm upset now. I'll make sure to kill you. She said you'll regret those words. Our fancy knights are the specialists when it comes to shadows. I mean, Ultraman DS after all was an S rank counter, so. But I guess we're point of view of the Plaga at the moment. And Ultraman DS caught her. She called yourself Ultraman DS, I'll remember. Watch out for rainy days. I'll search, I'll look out for you. And she disappeared. Thanks a lot, Ultraman DS. If it wasn't for you, it would have been really bad. Really bad thing already happened. Look at this hotel lobby. So, that granny there is the BIP that's getting chased by shadows? Yes. Her name is Louise Schneider. You look like someone from higher ups. Can I ask you a favor? What kind of favor? So I asked her she asked me a favor and she said she wanted to be sent back to Groningen. So before she changed her mind, accepted it. Wait, you're saying that's what happened? You got scared of shadow, so you kicked the old person out of, old patients out from the safe house. Oh, so then you can deal with those shadows? Chris says, no. If you can't deal with the matter yourself, you shouldn't push onto the others. Just because you follow the horizon doesn't mean you're strong as her. Tons of A grade counter also were killed. So is that what you think as well, senior? You know how our country will treat her as. Of course, maybe they'll protect, maybe they'll upgrade their protection around her. But think it straight. To her, how much value she, or as a person, how much value she holds. What do you mean? Currently, those enemy side, they require regroups after going through the Clifford game. But of course, our administrations, as well as our city, a lot of good counters has died or they're in critical conditions, so we can't really make a counter. So he thinks that if the Miss Schneider is dying, cause that leads to Maestro becoming even more dangerous, it's their duty to make sure to keep her safe. But we don't have any proof that protecting her at this moment will prevent that from happening. So I guess they don't really believe they need to focus their resources on protecting her, even though there's a lot of trouble happening outside, which requires their attention more. At least that's what he thinks. And the Horizon says, punching you in the face maybe fix your opinion. Anyway, Chris says, you know what, we don't have anything else to talk here. So where did she go at the end? Without regards, she departed to fly to Groningen today. She's probably at the passing gate at this point. Alright, thank you so much, Dad. Let's hurry up, Horizon. Maybe we'll catch up to her soon if you leave now. If the administration denies her, is there any place safe remaining for her in this world? What about our office? That's negative. We got a poisonous package into our doorbell last night. I think this is not a meme, but like a parody of what's happening within Korea, because it actually really did happen. Hey Hiki. Some mysterious package went around a couple weeks ago within Korea in a couple locations. It had the clueless names, and there was a poison inside, and some people got intoxicated. So it was kind of huge news for a couple days. Ultimate says, you know, I thought she was supposed to be someone great for getting all this honor medals and stuff, but she's just a skinny kid. Don't try to look down on her. I don't know how she did it, but through countless war as well as fighting Shadow, she survived twice already. I think she's just lucky. If she really got the skill, then she can prove herself in the gauntlet. Anyways, my duty of reporting is done. Can I go now? Wait a sec. There's some time left until the league opens. I think there's something for you to do. Anyways, let me listen. I guess that leads to that's before admin came to the city, so that kind of fills up the gap. And Alex says, you held yourself well there, Chris. If the Horizon star going crazy there, you'd have been walked out safe like that. Don't try to treat me as a problem here. Anyways. Yeah, they're kind of hiding away. Or they're kind of hiding away at the moment because Rudimilla has seen as a Demogorgon, and that's not a good views in a public. It says, so it's something only Chris can do at the moment. That's so this Crystal is the only thing I've gotten since last time. And this is what we call as Alternium. It's not a just simple looking crystal. If according to what the person said, which is the admin, this is the crystallization of the possibility. Even if you say it like that. Seems like it's just something for my retirement. Just expensive looking crystal. Anyways, please understand. Even for Ludmilla, she got a lot of complicated issues going on. You know, it's pretty odd that how those footage got leaked online. We made sure that those types of broadcasts wouldn't work out. So you're saying someone had the intention to film and record her. Whoever the human behind this, they're just playing around this with dirty ways. Well, it's just a speculations. But stop worrying about Ludmilla. We'll take care of the job we have. You three ahead, go ahead, we'll follow through. Are you okay, Chris? Seems like you are very tired. Tell me if you have any troubles, make sure I will help you. And when these three seems to get along pretty well. Chris is a little bit worried that once the granny crossed the gateway to Goronia, that will just assassinate her. Says every entire citizen within Goronia is all tired. They might think that bringing back her into the country will lead the maestro to return to the country, which is a fair speculations. Whoever this yellow line is, they're saying to take care of this Schneider lady family. So this is the guy who was in the Goronia as well. It's kind of like the higher ups. This guy again. It's the one who Pilgrim sent. This guy came out from a Shiel story. He's a bad dude. He's working for this group called the Pilgrim. And Luna and Shanna is here. How are you looking? Are you better than before? But in this world, there's similar facility as our world did. Oh, you said Jeff T left this one behind. Memory's so good, Shanna. Someone like me would have forgotten already. Shut up. She got shocked. Are we here to play around? If you're here to chat, just get out of my sight. I'm trying to heal myself here. Well, actually, no. I went around this facility and I found this hamburger. I told you to get out of it. Next time, I will make sure that hole in your hamburger will be on your head instead. But Luna was just trying to be nice, I guess. Luna says, Shanna is always so cold to me. I don't know why. If it wasn't for me, everyone would have lost their cores already. You know, this hamburger is pretty old, but it still tastes. She says, why is it kind of hard here? It's a little bit frozen. I guess Shanna can't hear me around here. She's just talking bad about her. She says she can just suffer by herself in the basement if she wanted to. I will not take care of her. Always just being mean to me. I had enough. Carmen says, is that so? She says, I'm sorry. You don't have to be worried. Carmen and Plaga. Guess his first time seeing each other since being chased by old admins. Who's this person? New recruits? I'm a Luna. Is that so? I guess she is not really good at getting close with people. But anyways, why you disguise as human, Carmen? Do you remember the thorn the maestro has talked about? We're here to go after her. That old lady. We'll catch her. So can we go all together? Why is only Carmen going there? Of course, because I want to get all the credits for her. The plan is simple. We'll go after her disguised as this outfit, and we'll kill everyone. Anyways, she called you as well, so you can go ahead and meet her. And about Shanna, if you leave her like that, her core will disagree. Her core will fade away and be destroyed. Then should we move to the other side? Corrupted waves could help her heal. The footstep is heavy, Luna. We're trying to figure a way out to deal with the golden branch. If you go follow them, Luna, I'll be happy. Are you satisfied with my tune? I'll make sure to not make a mistake this time. My swirl is satisfied. Luna, we are shadows, right? Yes. That's odd. I thought you really, by now, you would taken away Shanna's core. Don't you want to consume her core? Or maybe you're waiting for perfect moments? Not really. She was being mean to me lately, but she still is most valuable member you have. Yes, she is. Not you. If you really want me to, you can order me. Order? Yes, that's how you take care of the past allies. Seems like Luna is definitely more pure than the other members, because the shadows attached to more of the evil things. And the Plaga saying is weird. The atmosphere around here is different than before, just like you say, Luna. Carmen, Shanna, and Medius, you're scared of everyone except me. I'm hurt. I really want to kill you now. She says, stop bothering me. My head is gonna blow up by taking care of Shanna alone. Regina after Shanna. I'm not a take care. I'm not a guardian. You intend to keep take care of her? I guess I have no choice. You can take away her core. If She didn't say anything else to you so far. Maybe she's letting you, or she's allowing you to take her core. If you take her core, you'll be on the same level as Carmen. Or even higher ups. So Shanna has been mean to me lately because you're not really like Shadow. She's not going to be nice to a person who could kill you any moment. Since Maestro has picked you out, I really don't want to intervene like Carmen. I'll just watch you over. Choice is yours. I guess if it was a Carmen, I would have taken away Shanna's core and got them more strong. Or that's what Shadow is. Then back to Revenant, saying, if I'm the conscious or last remaining humanity with the Maestro, that is true. It's not a... that is the truth. I would not lie to you. I'm just saying if that's true, as it. Just saying. But if that's true, why are we riding a train? Maestro. Repeating myself once again, to Maestro, everything in this train is some kind of experience that should be sent far away. Can we just go straight to the point? Just know why she's doing this. But if Maestro herself, she doesn't know where to send this thing's ass. So that's why this train, which is kind of like a memory, is keep moving with the same scenery. Guess she's more girly than I thought. Why did you stop? If you open this door, that's the next part of the train. Each area of the train, even I can't be sure what's inside. So whatever you see, do not get consumed. As someone who just survived from hell, that's a lot to ask for. What happens if I get consumed? Do you know? I don't. But if you are going to be consumed by many experience here, it's best to give up hope of stopping this train. So Revenant is basically going through the Maestro's memory lane by going through the train. She says, who was that person? Shanna is calling her as Maestro. While our servants are finding safe way to be here. This door won't hold well. We have to take care of them. Not servants, I guess those are church people. Or I guess they're servants. They want to be interconnected. So just let our children pass. Wake up. The Demon Lord's servants are going around the city like their houses. This palace is safe because we built it from the ground up. If that door opens, this is the end for us. So we'll let those citizens die outside, even though we believe in same belief. And those people are powerless. What are you talking about? Don't you hear the great silence? It's unfortunate, but their cry will be the great powers to the ecclesias left for the battle. Your stigma is belief is the power. There's some like an old saying, I think. It's So it's some kind of religion they had. So Ecclesia, aka Moors, is like the top of the chain of the religion, and all this people believing in her, kind of thing. Anyways, she's saying, "Oh, just open the damn door." But they were using citizen as a part to grow their religion. She cut off her legs. This is the path you have chosen. Let's repeat ourselves. Maybe Maestro is not evil as it was when she was. I guess wasn't a demigod back in the day. And all the citizens screaming outside and dying by demon lips. You're not supposed to puke in this holy land. Just to say that in the past. So they're already shadow at this point. And their research, or this church research, is mental printing after all. Should I say just accept you're always the monster? Keep on running. She's at another part of the train. Ecclesia. Huh. You misunderstood that someone. Oh, I'm not her, Maestro. Seems like your face just survived the death. Catch your breath here. I'll find something to drink. Going through the memory lane. Okay, calm down a bit. That's all we have, vodka. Don't ask me if I'm better for drinking age. Even though I look like this, my age is already old enough. I've been in the cryo sleep, the times passes. Yeah, it's not odd to see you here. Talking bullcrap now. Of course it's weird. Try to kill me like a bug. Now you keep me stuck in this train. You really wanted to play around with me for more. It's not about Maestro, it's about me. You're right, after all. Leah Schneider, after all, was a Maestro. I guess alcohol does make you reasonable. If you really accepted the fact, everything would have been easier. I really did not know. I guess it's a little bit too late now. I know you didn't know. But if you accept that, what about all others who died? Just my brother. All these victims, who are they supposed to blame? I know you had no other choice. I know that you had no other choice. I pulled the trigger many times in the past in a similar situation. Let's cut the bull crap. Your next guest is waiting on the other part of the train. And I really don't want to cheer off for a monster like you. So get out of my sight. No, I got a more than enough cheer by seeing your face here. You are the reason I'm here. After all I went through, I didn't kill you. That's the passive event. She ended up not killing each other, so. Yeah, she had no regrets after her brother died. And I think she killed herself, yep. But she shot her gun. Oh, so she actually did not die. Huh. Just that if you really want to suicide, kill yourself in a place where I don't see you. It's hard to see anyone that's dying in front of me. That's the end of answer for me. After all, I'm just helpless woman. To others and to myself. Probably because I'm still young. Maybe I'm in my teenage. I'd rather be kind of weak monster than the strong one. No, you really are a monster saying those nonsense in front of me. But you and me both are same in a way. We are both not fitted to be an adult. Hopefully you will die silently on your way, Maestro. You are the monster that deserves to die and get blamed for everything you've done. Thanks for the drink anyway. Thank you. Go to hell. To explain that her sister or her brother was one of the squad leader of the old admins, and Maestro ended up killing him and many others. So, as his sister, she has to blame a Maestro, but Maestro is already dead, or Maestro currently was a Revenant. The Revenant has no memory of being Maestro, but her vengeance can only go towards to Maestro, even though she knows that the Maestro that she's seeing right now is not really the Maestro. It's kind of a complicated relationship, I guess. Increase says she passed. Yeah, it hasn't been a while. Hasn't been much time since then. Everyone's going back to Tanaberin. They're hurrying up. How could we be so quick on crossing a border here, though? I heard it will take actually days to go through the security gate. Because we're not sure who's passing through. For those people around administrations, they already got the verification. So they're still chasing after her. Did you find her? Nope, she already passed by. Is that so? Then what should we do? We have to catch up to her no matter what. Do you know the way? To catch her at this speed, we have to take this train. Why don't we transfer to Horizon? Do you really think I'm kind of some kind of transportations? But we don't have any other choice now. To return ourselves from Charade, which they did, she already transferred once. So if I transform again, it could cause just some trouble. Basically, she's in a cooldown mode. So basically she cannot transform yet, and if they see Lucium at this moment, it could be pretty bad. Uh-oh, she's still here. She's already here. She's looking for a person which is a Louisa-ish knight. If you say it like that, it's tough. She's on a wheelchair. She's like a family to me. Well, she's lying to him. Straight face. Damn. Let me go to the bathroom for a second. I'll be back. Yeah, it's still in PC Cafe. Sorry for being so loud. But you have no other choice. You'll have no other choice here. You'll have no other choice. Shit, she met her. That's bad. Ryzen, this lady, she's a shadow. Oh. It really is her. How the hell did you find out? She's going around beside Revenant back in the day. What the hell are you doing? We have to evacuate everyone. Oh, of course. When we were looking out for you, we couldn't find you. But you crawl around like this. Are you a cockroach? She's angry that dirt got on her hair. Don't worry, corrupted objects. I'll cover you with your own blood here. Like, this is actually the first time where they face each other like this. Come on, die already. And it's dead. If it wasn't for your frame, you have no value to us. Those kind of meaningless talk won't save you out of this one. Just accept your failure. Stop resisting. But that's hard to do. Let's see if you can wield your weapon like that in front of all these people. We have to stop her from playing her piece. Just stay calm. Earthquake. It's Morse. She fell from the sky. Carmen, you really did a good job here. And Carmen's saying, my lord. Since last time we saw each other, like you got a bit better. I brought this, the executioner, or whatever those things called to execute people back in England. She brought that here. So be in your peace now. She said, stop talking so scary. Just move your weapons. If you really want me to move my weapons, then destroy your core with your own hands. Because that's the only way to save yourself from the things you've done. What do you mean destroy my core? Give me... Just be nice like you did in the past. And hey yo. Pretty sure that kind of thing is too much for me. I guess she's running away. And Alex is here as well. You really try to stab her at that moment. Because you're really pitiful. They're trash talking each other. I'm glad we are not too late. Guillotine, yes, that's the world. That's the one that I was looking for. Anyways, how are we gonna take care of this corrupted objects? I'll give her the piece. She says, if you can't come close, I will scratch you. It's like a cat. So, don't do that. With this armor girl or me, your nails will be just chopped off. Wait a second. Just don't decide on your own. You have to listen to what others think too. I'm glad you're here, Rachel. Just tell me now, Carmen, if you don't want your core destroyed. Where the hell is the maestro and what she's planning? You really set this one up, did you? And if you talk to me like that, do you think I'll get scared? I guess I'm just talking to someone that can't really have any conversations. But you know, you don't have any other choice. Are you really trying to push me to the edge? It says, we'll just use anything necessary for our goods or for our benefits. Because fighting with honor will not give you any free ammo from the sky. It's just basically Chris saying, the battlefield is battlefield. They'll use any tricks or means necessary to win. I guess Carmen accepted her fate or her situations, and she says she wants to have a deal. Let's wait a second. Do you really want to trust her words? What she's talking about right now? If that's so, you should reconsider. I think the same as well. But if we continue this and kill her, we might have to fear Maestro until whenever we can stop. Anyways, just tell me what the deal is first. It's simple. I'll surrender and take me as a prisoner. Surrender? Are you crazy, corrupted objects? I'm being real here. If I talk anymore, my lord behind you will cut my course into half. If you guarantee my safety, I'll answer all your questions. After all, do you really think I don't know where that old lady is? wonder what Maestro really is after. I understand that she's trying to erase her past. Anyway, we're back to base where the Maestro is currently at, with the Shanna and Luna. Luna saying, Shanna, are you listening to me? Or can't you hear me because you can't? Luna says, Shanna. All these other people are telling me, or all these other members are telling me to, I guess, drain your core. I know that it's just enough, but right now I can do that. You're always mean to me, Shanna. But you really tried your best to take care of Maestro by her side all this time. Just getting thrown away because you're broken. This Maestro is here. Can you hear me, Shanna? Of course, because I'm always have my ear open to you. Then come close to me. Your core is still broken as it was. I guess you can't have a fine tune like this. Did the Luna come down? I'm pretty sure she would have come down around this time. I guess she's lying since saying, no, I haven't seen her since I made a hole into her food last time. But I guess that'll be just a moment. Okay, I understand the situations. You come down here because of Luna? Of course not. I require your assistance with your play, Shanna. I honor that, but do you think I can play the tune you want at the shape? Just means I trust you that much. While you're staying here, Carmen has agreed to take out the thorn. Carmen did. I thought she would run away from a situation like this. I hope you understand what you're trying to say, Shanna. Bring a Luna with you. I guess Maestro giving her separate mission to get Louisa as well. Anyway, come out, Luna. Let's get the hell out of here. Seems like Shanna is a little bit relieved that the Luna has no intention to take away her core, so even though she's still being mean to her, she's definitely a little bit less edgy to her. Anyway, Shanna says, just listen to what I'm saying. I'll decide what to do. I mean, Luna is a nice girl, so there's no reason to be mean to her. Even other Shadow is saying she's unusual, and that's how nice she is. So they are driving her. So she got Alzheimer's because the Carmen around her at the time, disguised as this blondie girl, has been definitely meddling around her with her head. But since Carmen has been around with her, she's getting more conscious back. So she's now getting curious of what's really happening around here. Are they getting chased after by all these people? Who the hell is in front of the big cars? Pilgrims. I guess that dude is here to kill her. I guess Shari thinks that the old lady is the card to throw away. Let's take care of her here now. We'll just send her head. That should be enough. Look at this poor lady. She's so useless, but why they're trying to kill her so badly? Corrupted object, probably. So Louisa Schneider's story is pretty widely spread around this country. Of course, that's what exactly it is. This lady in front of us, or this old hag in front of us, it's just her existence alone could cause a chaos. I guess he thinks that they can get paid much better. And then he got sniped. Just passed through his shoulder. Like Korean sniped him from this really far distance on a flying train or flying helicopter. Korean says, that's pretty sharp movement. Doesn't look like its ability as a counter though. Those people around there looks very suspicious. Is that the replacer down there as well? Yeah, they're a pilgrim for sure. Didn't I say there's suspicious forces? So see, I've been telling you the truth. So can't you just unshackle this chain? Korean says, you're being noisy here. I thought as long as you're keeping quiet, we kept your safety. Carmen says, just being around you is unpleasant. Chris saying, why is Pilgrim after her? Let's throw out all the... let's not worry about anything else at this moment. We have to rescue her first. I know that. Dear God, my imaginary friend, just being at the front line of the battlefield is probably more comfier than this. Yeah, she has an imaginary friend. So they're here to rescue Schneider. Chris fighting against the corrupted objects. You really have a S-grade skills for running away. With those with that agility, I hope you can use it against them. Stop playing around with me. Just being around here is huge stress. What about her though? Seems like when we contacted first time, which is the Korean shot him, she took the Miss Schneider. Don't worry about him, we're chasing after them right now. You have some facility on our site. Seems like it's built for the battles. They had a chance to kill her, but instead they took her as a prisoner. I guess they have some other reason for that. Maybe they'll use her as a... Maybe they'll use her as a trade against the government. Dear God, my imaginary friend. Why is Pilgrim getting involved here as well? You're really moving more with more wills this time around. Just running away, but I'm glad Horizon is looking after me like that. Horizon says, with your agility or your movement, you can fight against the type 2 grade corrupted objects. But yet, you're fighting... The Horizon's just surprised that she's going after type 5, which is a Maestro, even though her ability is around 2 grade. I guess she sees kind of dash a little bit. Yeah. But Chris says she's just a weakling. Just same thing as what Dash said. Whatever weaklings trial won't change that much. What Horizon says, it will change. It won't always change nothing, human. So I guess she sees some hopes inside of her. But Dash was always a little bit positive in that way. It was nice to see Dash for a little bit there. Once again. Did you have enough chat with her? Yep. Thanks for that. I guess I feel a little bit better now. Everything on this train, all these memories, is probably what Maestro went through as a failure. Mongtanyu as well. She was a bothersome opponent because she couldn't finish her at the time. But to her, it wasn't. The fact that I saved my own enemy, that means I have some parts of me that's kind of null or dull. You want to say you're different than Maestro. Yes. I think, and that's why I'm still here. I think you're the ones that's a little bit suspicious, Eclipsia. Before I got out of the palace, I heard it from the Shenna about you. I thought you were pretty high up, so I wonder how you got stuck in this train. The answers to that question remain on the next train. It's probably better to see yourself than listen for me. I guess this is the Ecclesia talk. To defeat the Takirion, which is one of the demon lord, there are ways to defeat that demon lord. They also find a girl who lost her family. Even though she's in the other, I guess, church, she had a stigma, so they took her as a servant. And she definitely helped out big time to defeat the demon lords. And that's her. Wait a second, what the... It says I can't always get help. So she needs to hide. I'm really confused now, wait a second. Seems like our experiment's going pretty smoothly. The new script we wrote, or the new music we wrote, is working. Everyone's giving us the most support they could, so we should gift them with the result. That voice. Why are those people here? And underground of this palace talking about experiments. We are all the criminals with the bloods on our hands. so we have to do what we have to do. Once our experiments gets a bigger scale, we need a new facility. So what are we gonna do with the test subjects here? It's too big to move them away. We can probably, if we get caught, we could lose our, I guess, honor of the church. We have enough data, so let's destroy them all. I'm glad that didn't get caught. She got caught. Who the hell activated this facility without our order? There's a name here. Maybe there's an intruder. Shanna is saying that let's look out for them. Sister. Is that really you, sister? Shanna, we found the intruder. Hearing about demon lords and the savior. That's a story from far future. And learning what the girl was. I need to see that part again later to understand what just happened. Didn't really see what name was on over there.
그럼 즐거운 사냥 되시길 바랍니다.
I mean, it can't be just them using Dash's art for no reason. Even though it doesn't say it's Dash, it says say just a girl. So what the hell does it say? I can't read the fucking cursive, so someone dear gotta help me out here. What the hell does it say? Oh shit. I think I understand now. That brain is a retest. I think that's what it is. There was a theory back in the day, because if you look at the bottom of the shadow, there's this text saying about back in the day. So it's really complicated because you have to know the story from the back in the day. So yeah, you have to read the story from the bottom of the shadow again. But a lot of text back, like it goes back to how the Morse was actually trying to say things. So it goes back all the way back to the bottom of the shadow story. I'll explain here. Where is it? Not this. I guess I can't see the story from here anymore. I actually have to go to the story tab.
티타임을 가져야겠네요. 당신 숨어서 보고 있는 거. 제 분석 능력을 10분 발휘할 때로군요.
So Dash is the demon lord, or Dash once was the savior. So Morse, after all, is not the savior. Morse is just really, really strong counter, basically. So try to understand like this. So there's a word, the universe, or the universe they lived in. They had a Morse as like a really strong counter. She wasn't the savior, but she was always there. So, and she was in the church. The church members had, you know, units like Maestro. Basically, kind of like Salvation Knights, but they had that. So Elysium was the name. The Elysium Philharmonic was the basically, I guess, kind of like Salvation Knights, but created by Morse, which is a Morse was the one who created that. But they had the units like her. Now I'm starting thinking maybe Morse wasn't actually a good people. And Dash was a savior, and her sister was a Rita. But the Rita was the experiments that was in the basement, and Dash saw that, and she wanted to, I guess, recreate her, revive her, kind of like Salvation Knights did. Like, that was part of the Ray's wish of becoming Demon Lords as well. Ray wanted to save the oldest people, the Salvation Knights, after everyone died. So he became the Demon Lord and not revived, but basically reconstructed every dead members of the Salvation Knights. So they're all basically corrupted objects. And the Ray is Demon Lord. That's why Takirion always trying to create all these different copies of Ministra. They have a Solatakio and all this other kind of looks like a Ministra. They have the white hair version, blah blah blah. They have all this the servants of the Takirion all kind of looks like that, because Takirion is the Dash, and Dash always wants to create the Rita once again. That's why she's keep making more of these units like that. Now it goes back to the bottom of the shadow story. Yeah, that's why they all look like that's why Ministra all look like Rita. Man, that's pretty confusing in a way if you forgot what happened. So that's why if you go back to bottom of the shadow, I forgot which part of it is. I think it's the fourth thing. Yeah, this is the... No, not this. Which part is it? Anyway, so within Elysian Philharmonic's world, Dash was the savior, but after she saw what happened to her sister Rita in the basement of the Elysian Philharmonic, I guess she decided to become the Demon Lord, and basically she kind of turned to evil and destroyed the entire Elysian Philharmonics. That's what happened, I guess. That's pretty sad story, but that explains why Morse appeared in the bottom of the shadow and Morse said all this different thing to the Rita and the Dash. And all these people suffering. All these people's body is rising up in the air. What happened, Ecclesia? This is a power of the Tachyon. Let's hurry up. Even though this is an experience from the past, if you stay here longer, you will be affected by it. You mean Tachyon? How dangerous is it? Is it danger of the country? 30 seconds. After 30 seconds, whoever does not have a stigma, everyone will be banished. What do you mean 30 seconds? Is this some kind of really deep dive here on the other side? Everyone is turning to corrupted object. No, it's like... seems like their body structure is reconstructing. Step back, Leo. And the shadow says, there is more people here who did not get the blessing. But don't worry, you can become a sisterhood like us. Be in a peace, victim. As a great silence, I'll allow it. This laughing. Someone like them, I cannot deal with for that long. More pains. Ecclesia explained to me what's happening around here. All these things in the air, they're demon type corrupted objects. How did the normal people turning into shadow like that instantly? Is that what happened with the girl seeing what girl saw with the test tube? I made a promise with that girl. After defeating a demon lord, I'll make sure to meet her sister. Got lost a long time ago. But her sister, she was sacrificed by the mental printing project. Purpose of the mental printing was to create more people like me with the stigma. Even though I get my power from the belief, my time is limited. Killing after dying after died, but still, the god that doesn't die after being killed. But their project, the mental printing, is basically creating many different duplicates of Morse or Ecclesia. That was their belief, and that's what they did to protect their world. So you're saying you're the goal of the Elysium, but you being here is that. I guess to successfully defeat Demon Lord. I guess Elysian Philharmonic is kind of like replacer syndicates of the Elysian Philharmonic's world itself. They basically sacrificed all these people to survive the war itself from the Demon Lord. But in the process, many people got sacrificed. by the experiments. And because of that experience, the demon lord was born again, which is a dash. Of course, it's different than what you think. This facility, every night there was a stench of the burning meat. All these people around the church said that it's to burn away the evil spirits of the non-believers. I couldn't see when I was from the day I was born. I couldn't see, but I had a really good ears. I was able to hear all this pain. But she was hearing all of them. But it's nice to see you, Leah Schneider. Or I should say, it's just the last remaining part of me, of my shadow. Saying to stop the train. She says just listen well, but there's no way to stop the train. I wonder what that means. She's still being kidnapped by this pilgrim people. Anyway, they think that she can be a good material to be a trade with the government, so they can get more resources. It's not that important. He's just an evil dude with the evil plan. The Shanna is here to retrieve them. Saying we're not part of the good guys. But we are here for the same goal, which is retrieving. They're gonna fight them. More sense the deep stench, which is a lithium. The one is really weak, another one has been weakened. So don't worry about it, soldier. I'm not that afraid. Are you okay? No, not really. Why? We found the bodies of the pilgrims. Seems like they've been guarding the place, but I got clean holes in their body. Seems like it's familiar marks. Anything else? Nothing. And the way they fall down, seems like they died as soon as the target got to her. It is Shanna's work. Guess she got here a little bit faster than us. Heard you didn't recover the damage you got last time, but you're really going around and doing things. What happened? Do I really have to know what the Shanna is about, or her condition is? Why don't you tell me anything about her? I think we're still not in good relationship here. I guess Maestro wasn't fully trusted in me. That's why they sent her. Chris says, I guess she was right after all. Carmen says, please be quiet. If you got caught to me, you'll be playing chestnuts in the rest of your life. Yeah, and the war. We have to be a little bit more tougher than that. Doesn't matter how weakened she is, Shanna is very annoying for her. So this is our chance to end her. So I guess Shanna has Louisa. Shanna has Louisa at the moment. They're still fighting. And they still have the Chris and other members coming on their ass. They said it's going to be hard to counter all these two forces. It seems like they're not in a good relationship either. So why don't we let them fight each other? I guess it's pretty smart. Uh-oh. I guess they miss Shanna now. Guess you have a good reflex. I was gonna make a hole in your throat. Shadow. She realized the pilgrims actually didn't intervene with them so they can fight each other. Yeah, she's dissatisfied. Behind my back, warrior. Luna says, don't look around here, there's no one around here. We got the targets in our sights. We'll retrieve. Shit, she's flying. Stop getting surprised by them. Take that old lady and go back to Maestro. Shanna says, stop caring about me and just run. I guess Luna is running away. Horizon, she's running away. Will not let her run away that easily. You're definitely weak in Shanna. Seems like your damage has been lowered by 30% since last time. If you continue to do this, I'll take you down first. So why don't you use your power then? Actually, if you really could, then you would have used by now. Alex says, leave this to us. We got some complicated issues to solve. Alex, can you really take care of this by yourself? Well, we'll see. I guess Alex and Shanna fighting once again. This is your graveyard, Shanna. And your song you should be playing is your funeral song. Hope you have your last words ready. This is your last chance to say it. They had bad blood. Because Alex is the leftover experiments of the mental printing, which is a duplication of the morphs, I guess. And then Shannon was the lead of the project itself. So of course they have a bad blood. But Alex will beat the crap out of Predator. Says if you get too close to her, it's hard to assist. We can't give any space to her. She will chase after them if we do. This is our last chance. We won't let her escape anymore. What's your problem? Why are you really after me after all this time? It's to protect my family. I, Ludmilla, didn't want to lose you. None of you. Guess she's going after Gekro. But the Alex will be the one who will take the hits. Oh shit. Her legs and arms so flew away. Where's Shanna? I don't see her. I don't see her violin. Don't worry, I can hold it. There's a word that I want you to pass to her, the Chris. So listen carefully. I guess Alex used a lot of her powers with her weapon, which is a sound wave-ish thing, and as a rebound per attack. Yeah, she basically got damaged. Anyways, back to the train stuff. When the new Takirion appeared on the world, I accepted it. That the technology of our civilizations, the mental printing, was not possible. Doesn't matter how much copies we create of our Lord, getting belief from the others and getting power, that kind of stigma didn't work out. After many experiments, we realized each power holds a different powers. In that world we call it, in this world we call it CRF. We were able to replicate the look of clones, but not the same types of CRF. So you knew from the start, but you still went with the terrible experiments. Even though you knew it was impossible. you let the genocide happen. In that world, is there a God? Doesn't matter if the God is real or not, just like our Lord. The humans will cherish and devour the God. The mental printing was the same for us. There's nothing left here for me, so there's only one part of the train left. I guess Morse is not really clean as I thought she will be. Ecclesia. I went to the engine room and realized the train is impossible to stop. But it seems like you have accepted it. Yeah, because there is a one part of the train I haven't checked out yet. The part where you are supposed to guard as your duty. Tell me, Ecclesia. The reason why you brought me here all the way is to make me stay far away from that part of the train. I heard from the maestro that you realized that the mental printing project would be a failure, even before you became a shadow. So I understand now. The reason why you're here is because, after all, your being is a fake hope. Yes, I knew that, and that's why I'm here, as a regret. The prayers they sent to me, or the prayer they sent to God, but the God did not exist. Only the leftovers. Now, some believe that even though God is not real, I guess, they still have to make those believers that they exist. So that's why you were being the same to me. Was it fun? Is that the why you gave me a hope that I could stop? There is a way to stop the train, and watch me trying to suffer through it. But that's not what she intended. Like I was saying, then did you really want it to have the false hope and suffer and die? Revan is saying maybe that's for the better. Maybe if you let the girl, which is Dash, to be like that without false hope, then maybe she wasn't so broken. If there's something I have to go through anyways, I won't delay it anymore. So I'll tell you once again. Open the path, Ecclesia. I will see with my own eyes what remains in the last part of the train. If I'm not going to step aside, what are you going to do? I'll use the force if it is necessary. Well, Morris was the Pope of the Church, but even Morris knew that whatever her servants were praying to her for wasn't really the answer. Likely is saying, whatever awaits you in that train, you're not ready to face it. So I will not let you go through there at this point. If that's the case, I will just gamble. Just like Maestro. You're very straight-handed. If you really want to, I'll lead the way. I guess Elysium is really unfortunate. Anyway, they're still encountering, trying to kill the Luna. Stop shooting. You're really going to hurt this old lady here as well. You being quiet as well. I'm trying to fly here. Horizon's gonna strike down. I hit her. If the project star is aware of where the Morse come, probably not. I really don't think so. I do think it's probably part of the counter side in a way, but it's definitely not Morse. If anything, I think it's going to be very, very beginning of the counter side world where the Hilde is originally from. Yeah, Luna is trying her best. Horizon got deflected. Say Kyrian will try to take her down. There's a ship waiting for them. Jeff T. Biotech's ship. I guess that's how they got there. It's a chorus. It's the ship they used to ride from the back in the day. And Morse says the past of the church could be discussed later. And be aware of that ship. It's able to widespread of the music of their instruments. But I guess that's a good way to counter the Golden Branch. Not the first world where the admin started, probably not, but somewhat similar to that idea, I think. Project Star is probably relates to that. There's a lot of theory to that. Anyway, my story is here with the chorus ship. Plaga is here to help as well. Human, cover your ears. But she really have a good ears, which is not gonna help the situations. I guess Chris made it through. Did you get your conscience back? So the tune they played confused Chris for a little bit about her past. Seems like she had a really bad, unfortunate event happen to her brother, which she mentioned she has a brother. Horizon said Chris is complaining why they didn't chase after them. But Horizon saying, I value you, our companions, much more than our missions. If I didn't stop you from there, you would have shot yourself in the head. I was about to suicide. So what I just saw now is, I guess, the last moment of my life. The Morse said that's what Plaga is specialized for, and then Rachel said, that's scary. I was going around and trying to burn something. Even though you're getting close with Golden Branch, you're still getting affected by it, which is a Korean. What about Horizon? Are you okay? Until I see the destruction of humanity, I will never reset myself. But that play is definitely a bothersome. After that ship has been sending the tunes, there's more weight on my body. That artifact in your body, the Golden Branch, is definitely hard to take for the normal body. But at the play, the music at the end, the music always had the end. So we have to pierce through that moment. Seems like you could be attached to those people, my lord. Being very chatty. Anyways, there's tons of corrupted objects now. She really set it up for this moment.
패치 잠대원 강화 준비. 새로운 모습이 필요할 때 승진 후보로 추천드릴게요.
Take them down though.
준비됐습니다. 제가 몰랐던 이벤트인가 보죠? 준비됐습니다.
I guess this Maestro doesn't really have the full effect of the Maestro, since I'm not dying even though she used the ult. So they're trying to shut down the ship they're in. The Korean says our pilot definitely is underexperienced. That's what they're aiming for us. Rachel is saying, if I get some miracle ability to control the pilot much better, are you going to take back those words? If that happens, I will. Do something. She has her own goal. Hamin blocked attack from Carment. I guess Carmen's saying she will kill the Rachel. Rachel says, don't worry about me, just blow her away. You sure you'll be okay if I fight with the Hermit, which is his horse? This chopper could crash. Maybe the other way. I guess she just wants to go, so this won't be a bad deal, so just listen. Still not sure what Carmen wants to do though. Just say it once again, Rachel. You're saying you landed on enemy ship. Yeah. It's an urgent matter. They're about to land on enemy ships. Chris says, I don't know what Carmen wants to do, but I have a guess. That won't be so bad for us. I guess Morris agrees with her, which Chris is surprised. After I've seen you through this journey, I believe that you made a correct choice. And she says, I never lead the way. I always been dragged that around. Morris says, I will cover her. Chris says, I can't really fly around those areas. Anyway, Luna brought the Louisa to her. Here now. Luna, just hand over her to me. Luna says, before that, send the forces to Shanna. She's probably still alive. Let's give up on the Shanna, Luna. She had a time limit on herself since her core was damaged. Just in case I sent you with her, but I guess she decided to sacrifice herself. I really want to retrieve her instruments, but that's sad. But if you're like that, I can't give this lady to you. Flava said, so Luna is running away with the girl, Louisa now. Flava said, so what you really want after all is that old lady. Then you really could have finished this just now. I guess I'm not sure what the Maestro really wants to do with the Louisa. Watch out, something arise from the ship. I guess this is the danger close boss. She sensed the new tunes that's coming. So that's that, what the new danger close boss is, which is soprano. So Maestro right now is definitely weakened since the last battle. She's dead. Seems like you're pretty tired. Are you okay? It's because of you, human. You are the one who ruined everything. After all, I can't do anything. Betrayed Regina, and I betrayed Shanna as well. Yeah, it's all because of you. So she's blaming her because because of her, Maestro, well, the Revenant was definitely been safe for all these years. So if she reported Revenant early on to the administrations, then Luna wouldn't be here. It's just that she'll be just enjoying herself and eating hamburgers. Louisa says, sorry, Luna, Miss Luna, because of you, you're going through so much. And Luna is all being quiet now because I guess she feels a little bit bad for just saying that. Luna says, "You know how scary Maestro is? She will just kill you instantly."
야 이거 봐. 아이고.
And I guess Louisa is trying to pat her. Said, when you're going through a tough time, when they do this to you, you feel become easy. Luna says, "Cause I shadow, I can't feel any of these kind of thing. So stop saying crap like that and hold my hand tight. We're trying to have it. I'm gonna chase after the humans. Oh, I'm gonna bring you to the humans that were chasing you. I'll give you to them in return of saving Shanna. But what? Can't go, Luna. Where the hell did you come from, Faga?" Anyway, let's return to Maestro with her. That's an order. I don't want to. I'm pretty sure she won't go easy on me this time. I guess she slapped her. You can't be confused yourself, Luna. Put up. You're trying to act like you're someone special. But to me, you're just like an annoying child. Not slapping, she's sitting on her. Anyway, she's trying to kill her, I guess.
원래 스웨이브에서 사이는 망막이 나다.
Anyway, Maestro will use Luna to create more of those monsters. More the Sopranos they are fighting. Let's go, Rise. Once again, we meet again, Lindsay Schneider. I hope you've been well since then. Of course, a lot of them has been very kind to me. But also a lot of people lost their lives. Because of me, could die any moment. Is that so? Sorry to hear that. But don't worry now. I will end this. But if I accept that, there won't be more people dying. She's basically saying, if I die now, will this be end of this massacre? And she's saying, why are you asking the questions? They're fighting each other. Plaga says, you're not supposed to interrupt their meeting. I'll make sure to end you with this too now. Why, Luna? Why are you stopping me? Because you stopped on me. Blow her away now. Anyway, Louisa is talking to her now. Since I didn't win Angela, which is Carmen, my head has been clear since then. Because of that, I thought about many bad things. Maybe the day you appeared. Maybe I was the criminal, which put her into suffering like this. Because she thought she was the mother, but she never done anything the mother could have done. I always wanted to say sorry. But I guess Maestro will really kill her. I guess Maestro's plan to rebuild the Elysium. But to do that, her being the Louisa is a problem to her. A big problem. But Luigi says, "Don't cry, my daughter." She says she's dead. Really? She really is dead. Ruben says, "Mother, I killed my own mother." That's a lie. It's not a lie, Rhea Schneider. This is the end. You cannot stop, even if you leave the train. No, this isn't. Never wanted this. Sometimes I hated my mother. Sometimes I couldn't take care of her. But this is not the ending I wanted. I guess she really is dead. She said, "Wake up." She's shooting her. She got... So she threw her out of the window. That's sad. I wanted her to be part of our crew. She thought her emotions should have been erased by now, but she's not understanding this emotion she feels. Just like I expected. Shanna refused to believe. It seems like you are not the same as you used to be. I guess the crew needs to change for the new world. With the new member of the crew, or the new leader of the crew, can do things better. Carmen says, "Maestro, you should have stayed in your eternal dreams. That would have been better for you. Then I would have kept you as my pet forever." Unlike Shanna, I don't want to become a pawn forever and die at the end. This is my chance to take your core. But I guess her eyes got slashed away. I guess Maestro took her eyes away. Carmen said, "You should have... You're so weak." But even then, wasn't a bad idea to go after my core by working with humans. I knew that from the start. She chopped her legs off. "Carmen, there is a way to escape. If you could crawl, go ahead." Now she's begging for her life. "Then show your worthiness." I guess this is Maestro being angry about how she manipulated her mother. But she's cutting her piece by piece. "I found your worthiness, Carmen." But Carmen says, "Just kill me now." And she's angry basically. "What are you trying to do with my core?" "Be honored, Carmen. I enjoy your painful cry. I'll turn you into a singer." Which is soprano. So Maestro in the past, as a Demogorgon, had no emotions at all. But since she lived as a Leia for such a long time, she definitely grown all these different emotions, such as anger just now, as well. And Chris got knocked out of the ship, but Horizon caught her. Don't move. A lot of your bodies is broken. If the way you got knocked out wasn't the window, but the other part of the ship, you'd have died instantly there by exploding. I'm sorry, if I was faster, if I wasn't so weakling. You don't have to do that, human. Don't blame yourself. That shadow was said. You listened to her song twice, but you didn't get affected by at all. Or she didn't commit suicide twice. Is that song played from the chorus? Yeah, the reason is one of it. It's either you have strong sense of spirits to be not meddled around with the melody, or you already accepted the death in your mind. Presidency, what is that? They're still playing their melody. Anyways, we'll go try to go back to the ship. Look at it, it's another one of those corrupted objects. I think there was one more. No, that's. What do you think? Do you feel anything? It's twisted, but I sense the same scent as the Carmen. Carmen's, which means she failed. There's much more enemies now. The more enemies, the more count they have, the stronger they get. Watch out, the bearer of the golden bridge. I'll take care. I'll be aware of that. Let's hurry up. Going with Hamid's to take down the soprano, which used to be on my Carmen. Carmen is dead for sure now. Goodbye, Carmen. Goodbye, Carmen. And the ship is going down. Don't move. The outside isn't looking good. No, it's actually looking really, really not good. Too many enemies. Korean says Horizon, there's another big types of enemy. That's another ships. So Maestro really was working things behind. I really wanted to help, but our ship crashed. There's so many ships out there, so we can't really find Maestro right now. Maybe we did enough. What do you mean? No, it's just that I feel like we did enough of what we could. After all, I got dragged to take care of Louise. Let's see. Horizon, you and Morse. They're all strong beings. You and me could just watch. And Rachel got mad. Everyone's trying their best, Chris. I heard what happened to Louise, but I know what you're going through. But what about Maestro? Are you just gonna let it be? Are you really going to give up on her after all these? Horizon is probably at her limit as well.
나필이는 우리 싫어한다.
So what can I do here now then? Even though I'm a counter, I just have a better years than others. I'm just a weakling that will have. I'm just weakling that my body will just crush by a gesture of Maestro. So what do you want me to do here? Don't give up. Be brave. Have you ever got just a rifle and run to the battlefield? Everyone beside you getting their head exploded. The new recruit that we saw yesterday dying tomorrow. What's wrong with just trying to live? What's wrong with being a coward? If I had a power like the others, I would have fought bravely like others. I would have stopped Revenant from becoming Maestro. But I don't have that. Don't have any powers. First. Igoro says, you're here. I'm looking for you. Why you here by yourself? What other topics?
파이스는 멀리 있는 애한테 달려간다.
She's having trouble moving. But Miss Chris, Alex has a message for you. Alex does. Yes. Alex says,
아, 제가 건물을 먹었네.
bring back Revenant. I know you can do it. You already have the way. That's what she said. The way.
당신 섹스를 알아보는데.
You think that she means this? I really don't know, You know, I'll just be hopeful and believe that this is such a great thing. To me, this is just pearl in a pig's neck. No, it's not really that. What do you mean? I'm sorry for what I just said, but this is real. You say you're a weakling and coward, but I really don't think you are. Maestro is grade 5 recorded object. There's no coward in this world who will fight against such thing 3 times. That's just the situation at the time. Listen carefully. Never been in a battlefield like you did, but I've been into painful times myself. It was hurting so much, and I really wanted to ask for help, but nothing was around me. So just don't give up. If there's any means that you can ask for help, maybe there'll be a miracle, just like how Horizon saved me from a shithole. Horizon did. I guess she's incredible after all. Alex said it. This is a crystal, the pure possibility. If that's so. Maybe this will give me possibility. Well, what do you think? Getting new powers now? No. I feel so full, like a fool now. Really, really bad that people out there fighting at this moment. Isn't that just funny, my imaginary friend? I had an inch of hope just now for what Alex said. But yeah, I'm hopeless. Why do you think that? It's just not possible. I thought maybe inch of hope there is still revenants inside with the Maestro. Maybe just like Curient, there is some kind of miracle with the artifacts like Golden Branch that I could do something. You can do it, I'll help you. I know you're just my imaginary thing, but I know. Doesn't matter at this point. I do my best to reach to Revenant, and I'll tell her. Then we'll get her back. I know this is the end for me if I fail,
성급하게 썼으면 져야지.
but just one time I want to bet. At this point, I don't want to turn my back without doing anything. I know there's nothing that only I could do. So instead, I will do what I should do. Yes, then we will. This time, you won't fail. But who are you? You'll be looking for me. Your possibility. I guess that's what Altonium really does to you. It's reaching out for possibility. What's wrong, Chris? I've been just thinking what's the only things only I could do. But there wasn't anything really. After all, I'm not sure what I could do with this crystal. Can't you just fight with us? I really don't want to imagine what's going to happen if one of us is missing. Seeing what the Maestro was supposed to do, I think this is the end of the world types of deal as well. Do you hate Maestro? You know what? I said it wrong. You called her as a revenant when she used to be a human. I will ask you again, do you hate revenant? Not really. But is that important? What's left is not a revenant, but crazy musicians. So by a miracle, with the inch of hope, or inch of miracle, let's just say there's an inch of miracle that you can get the revenant back. What would you do? I mean, I'll be happy, and my job of taking care of Miss Louise will be done as well. I see. Then that's more than enough. Just don't give up on that. Just like the long winter comes to end, as long as you don't give up, there's always a hope. Chris, that wind is dash. I'm flying. What happened? Since when you were able to control metals? Never heard of ability like that. You seem like you look a lot like Horizon. Even though you're injured, do you think you can fight? Yes, I think so. Then there's only one choice left. Search for Maestro. Morse. Is that so? For me, if I continue to fight, I'm not sure when I will reach my limits. This year, the only one who I can hope for at this moment. But I don't know where the Maestro went. Is there a place that you know? No, I just heard a voice. Then I guess I was supposed to open up the path. I can protect everyone. No, I can't give you assist, but you do have to dodge the other attacks. Can you do that? Yes, I think I can't. I can do that. No, I think the reason why she got a wing is because she admired the Horizon. She just keeps saying how amazing Horizon really is. So Horizon mentioning or Korean mentioning is kind of similar type as Horizon. Probably means that it's just her way of showing that Horizon is amazing. Anyway, crazy freaking corrupted object appeared in the sky. Everyone, please evacuate. So you made those monsters come to the city. Yes, I'm sorry about that. But everyone heading to Tanaberin, it was out of our expectations. Just please be aware that we tried our best. We got an urgent message from blah blah blah. Maestro Nequitia sent a letter to us. Let's look. says for annually, for every month, send the 10% of our citizens of all age and gender. That's not a suggestion. This is a grace, but yes, sir. We have received the letter. Then, all right. I guess I don't have to explain myself. We already have one on order. You saying you accepted that letter? You should have told me about it first. Just think clearly. The damning organ is above our head. Just 10% of citizen is actually a pretty decent deal. You know this is not some kind of business. Then do you have any other offer? Anyways, we are making the process to send people. Just keep it quiet. Dear God. I guess they're trying to load the people into the truck to send to Maestro, but they're saying this to be for evacuations, but the citizen is not believing that. Maestro hearing all these cries. Just a one here of the gun shots would be a perfect scenery. Yellow text is just like the government. I guess it's a president of the country. The guy with the face in the shadow, he's probably like vice president positions. The president of the country received a letter from Maestro saying send the 10% of the citizens. As I guess just sacrifice 10% of your citizens every once in a while, and she will not kill them. But she'll use that to get stronger by creating more corrupted objects. But Chris is talking through the speaker. My name is Christina Brady. Everyone in Tanaberin and every force in Nagornia. My name is Christina Brady. I'm probably known as the one who received the Medal of Honor. This voice we hear, is that really Brady? I heard her interview before. It's definitely her. The Brady, the hero. It is her. The one who got Medal of Honor. Currently, Tanaberin is being attacked by type-grade corrupted objects. What you received, the order that you don't understand. He's saying we can cut this line if you wish to. What would you do? No, let's just hear her out for a little bit more. I know it's really hard to understand what I'm saying. I know that better than anyone else. But as the one who you preach as the Medal of Honor, I beg you, just for a little bit, just wait. Today is awfully more noise than usual. That girl, I guess she's having a spectacular life. So she's still alive, that's good to know. But anyways, as the one who protected this dirty country, just give me, I'm asking for a chance to make things correct for once. So I guess they said just get out of truck now. So they're not gonna follow the order of the president to kill 10%. So anyway, they're saying, anyway, Chris saying, just give me a chance, like a moment. I'll make it work. So you're really gonna try to annoy me. Definitely good at this. And Chris is here. caught you. Kyoto.
표본 확보해 주세요, 여러분.
The aerial.
이건 유용하겠어요. 익히기 싫다면 할수 있어. 실험기기
The
준비됐어요.
terracomp is real.
또 있었냐?
실험 끝. 마무리하자. 멈사슬에 따른 결과.
So we shut down the cores. This is not a plane, it's not a person. Bring out your telescope. Look at the thing. That is great. She really is here. Guess the distance we are away from, it wasn't that close by, but we really got here fast. Without any dimensional jump, we really came here with a pure speed. Maestro, no. Miss Revenant. Don't call me by that name. I don't like it. Then why did you come to Tanaberin? And just like the moment you killed her, you feel like it's like you felt something. You should be glad that I think highly of you. But I'll answer your question. To perfect the mental printing technology, we need many more test subjects. And this country is the perfect place for that.
야, 내 죽자마자 오합지졸처럼 들고 있네.
That's the only reason I'm here.
어이,
I understand, Mr. Revenant. Your pointless lie, I'm tired of it. Even the short time we knew each other, I saw through that you weren't telling the truth most of the time. Or you're not good at telling the truth. Or you're not good at lying. So anyways, I'll beat you down to the last pieces to see what you really think.
이렇게 칭찬하시면 부담만 커진다고요.
But can Chris really fight against her though? That's the question. Can Ultonium could really provide that kind of power? I never thought I would hear that kind of words from you.
이 새끼야, 저거
Wants to know my true feelings. I guess that's the kind of thing you're into. I'm a shadow. For your time, it's just hard to think of how long I lived as a shadow. The 20 years I lived as her is just a part of me that happened just an inch of the time I lived through. You're asking me to remember that time. Because of course, Miss Revenant, I don't care about what others think, but I know. Your most peaceful time was in that moment we had. Killing Louisa and not really doing much to me is probably the reason why. You thought you can cut away so easily, but in reality isn't like that. You're so stubborn. Of course, I felt that through as well. Well, this family member tires me out, but when I look back, they were actually very precious time. The simple word they say could end up making you fall into them. So I chase after you all this time to just say one thing, this Revenant. Then I guess we have to find the Revenant person first. But it won't be that easy. In this area where my melody stays, but that wave is disconnecting my melodies. Because I guess Chris is flying around to the point where I guess Chris is moving really fast to the point it creates a sonic wave to affect the sound waves. I don't know how much sense it makes as a scientific way. I guess Chris is designed to be pretty good against the Maestro.
어머, 실험체가 잔뜩 있네. 실험기기 준비됐어요?
Come on, my ships.
강화하기엔
My
좀
Thunderbolt is dead. No.
이건 이유가 있어요. 살짝 움직임을 보여주세요.
Uh-oh. Well, it's not the real Maestro, that's why. If it's a real Maestro, I'd have been dead by now.
움직여. 자연에선 생존이 곧 승리죠.
The melody isn't continuing. Preheat Surgeon. The call sign Griffin 1. So all these soldiers decide to join up after seeing her fight. Thanks for the support. I'll be on your assist. So everyone from Gronia is trying to help her. Is it stronger than enemies from the past? No. Is it using tactics that I cannot identify? No. Then why can I make fight against them? Maybe it's hard to hear this one out, but I really have to let this know, or let you know. Maestro says if it is that important that what you have to say, say it. But saying no, Revenant I know will just pass that with 1 year and leave it with another. I said I want to know the truth, so I will go. Should we go through the Revenant's mind? And Luna will help it out. Should make the impossible work out.
그렇게 칭찬하시면 부담은 커진다고요. 뭐 없는 것보단 낫죠.
Its power of Autonium is, after all, is making Connor's ability amplify. The Connor ability, after all, is making their realization come to real. The Revenant is so depressed about what happened. Why didn't I die? And the wind is coming. Chris, how did you? Did what I wanted to do. Because I wanted to say something. Say something to me. Yeah, what you said to me last time, which was very honored, but at the same time was too much to bear. My Medal of Honor is just a fake thing, but you really trusted me for that. So this time around, I will make sure to do things that fits that Medal of Honor. Grab my hand, Revenants. We get out of here. What are we going to do after getting out? It's already over, Chris. If I go back, it won't be anything now. I should have accepted my fate as a monster to be hunted. I'm sorry, I guess I just had bit desire to live. And Chris saying, just grab my hand. This is your chance to become humans, or can live as a human. It's impossible. It's too late now. Oh shit. Not here to listen to that bullcrap. Chris. So look around here. You being stuck here won't make anything better. Just being regretful and pity like that, I won't change anything. That I know better than anyone else. But I'm too afraid. I'd rather stay here. I'm afraid that I will think I'd rather stay here. Chris says, just stop being so childish for a grown woman. Chris says, if you will be afraid in the future, just blame me. You killed people, so just always regret that fact. You will hear bad things from others. You will pay for what you've done. But it's better than someone who doesn't pay. Why are you doing this to me? Why are you doing this for me? Because I just wanted to. Because I'm always the one who doesn't know how to fight, but try to run away. But to you, I want to be that soldier that fits Medal of Honor. Chris. What these things are sucking me in as well. Revenant's saying, it's just trying to not let me go. They're bothersome. I got released. I will answer your call, soldier. This abyss won't leave her alone. But please guide her through. Morse? Is that you? Shit. All this corrupted object in the air is gone now. It's like it's oh shit. Rise is back now. There's so many new CG in this event. Shit. You really turned things around. I can't believe it. Don't laugh, don't smile like that. That makes me feel uneasy. But I don't know, I can't help it. You really did unimaginary thing. Maybe I will be dragged into some kind of secret laboratory. Don't say scary things like that. But either way, I'm a bad woman. All the things I did is probably not enough to live forever in the prison. Say that in the court later. That, Miss Revenant. Yes, say it, Chris. Before we get caught by others, if you run away, I guess it's going to be tough for others, right? I guess that's such a foolish thinking for what you just have done. Or just foolish because that's such a small thing compared to what she was going through so far. She says, well, that's because we just finished the big event. I feel like I lost half of my life spent. Could be. Maybe she has too much power, so maybe that's not just saying things like that. Maybe she actually lost half her life. But anyways, Revenant says there's a lot of things that won't return as it used to be. I know. That's why it's troublesome. Bray hit Sergeant. Say it, Miss Revenant. Thank you for remembering me. Well, I guess I guess Revenant has taken over the Maestro. So how did it end? About the corrupted objects. We take it all down with the help from the charades. Charade. Ozymandias was selected as a task force aide. Feels like Louise Schneider's incident. She wasn't felt good about how it ended, so she basically sent the helps to help them out. And about the corrupted object appear in the sky, that case is already closed. We don't have to poke it through. Said the Brayhit Sergeant. That person has been skyrocketed with fans around the country. It was already a person who received the Medal of Honor. At this rate, she could be the icon of the country itself. Can we take care of that? What do you mean by that? At a time like this, that kind of person isn't that great. It's about the gear that she holds. Dear President, Sergeant Brayhit is the one who put her life on the line to protect this country. She's the true patriot. I know you are not happy with how things really ended, but that kind of thing is. But we should have a shackle on our neck. If you have a technology like that in our hands, no one can go against us. Maybe we'll figure out what his parents is. Maybe we'll drug them. We'll do any means necessary. Stop that now. Are you really aiming me with that gun? That's my way to show you your respect. Just take a vacations and stay there for a bit. This is you're being a rebel, or this is the rebellion. Do you really think others will accept that? I don't know, but I think a lot of people would just let this one side through. Yep. What are you doing? Send him to the vacation area. I guess this guy was a good guy after all. He kinda was from the Meister event. But Luna is still alive. Trying to find the Shannon's core. It's pointless, Luna. There's no way the administration would have left it here behind. We don't know, maybe we can find the pieces of it. And call her Miss Luna. As someone who took down the Maestro, you will always call me as by Miss. Well, I'll be fair. What was her being naked there was inside her head. So. There's a voice I hear, hateful, but at the same time there's no feeling. That kind of melody. Solicitio. My lord, finally you have awakened from deep sleep. For a long time. I heard a sound that I did not like. Outside there's that pitiful Elysium going around outside. My power is still lacking, so I could not do anything about Desil. But if you step outside, what else can they do? Elysium Philharmonic. Yes, that lady set the name as well. You mean I will accept the invitations. Tell other sisters as well. Oh man, they don't show her. But shit. I wonder how Horizon will feel when she sees her. I'm a little bit worried now.
이걸 들어가라고?
But because of this event of the maestro playing their melody, it's awakened
어차피 길경을 해도
to another demon words, which is used to be the dash from the
길경을 떠나서
Elysium Philharmonic's
아니 내
world
말 좀
itself.
들어봐줘.
Well, it's probably somewhat look like Dash in a way. Somewhat. It's pretty clever how they set up the next demon lord like this, though.
즐거운 사냥 되시길
Which is, I mean, the bottom of the Shadow event has been out for such a long time with the Moors. So it's pretty crazy how they set it up, if you ask me.
준비됐습니다, 사장님.
What the fuck? Okay there. Okay there. Okay there. That's that's unexpected. Okay there.
악인의 행방을 찾고 있다. 제가 리더.
I think Shanna is probably still alive somewhere.
강화 준비.
네가
그대의 공격은
먼저 앞라인 장면을 누구야?
Wait, why the fuck are they dying?
환전을 도울 방법이
아니 전문에 내고 어떻게 들어갔냐고.
Do they have to be all aerial units or something?
이 상태로는
Or do they have to be mechanic?
아까
Let's test things out.
야 W 거리가 안 닿는데 어떻게 들어가냐니까. W 거리가 닿아야 들어갈 거야.
The problem with the long story is definitely you have to be invested into it. But I would say it's definitely worth investing into it. Ah, I see. It's air units only.
이게
Huh. Alex is still alive, I think. That doesn't imply that she's dead. We don't know. She got hurt really badly though. I wonder how it will tie up with the Awakened Moors. That's my questions. She's really badly damaged currently. But I think hints that she's still alive at the moment. I don't think that would just kill her like that. That's pretty surprising, huh? I'm more surprised that Morris wasn't actually good as it thought. That's why I understand why Morris bears how Morris went from this to current because of this.
생각보다 그래 좁되진 않았으니까 뭔가.
So this is after, yeah. So Dash was the savior of the Elysian Philharmonic's world itself, and Morris wasn't the savior. I thought Morris was the savior, but no, she wasn't. She was just really strong counter units. That with the stigma power, which more belief she has, the stronger she gets. And I guess after all, it says this girl helped big time to defeat the demon lords. So after all, savior is required to defeat the demon lords. So help with the dash, they were able to defeat them. Like if it was just a Morse alone, I don't think they were able to defeat the demon lord Takirion itself. But after they defeated that, that she's still looking for her sister, but she goes down to laboratory underneath the Elysium Philharmonic's base, and she ends up finding the leftover test subjects, which is Rita, and she goes crazy at this point, and that's how another Demon Lord was born. And Morse at the time did not realize that what the Savior was, or the Demon Lord. She just saw them as a bad force. Because she never once said Takiryo as a Demon Lord. It just says Takiryo is some kind of enemy they have to defeat. So it's unfortunate that Morse did everything to protect their universe. But in that process, to get strong herself, she ended up sacrificing the Rita's sister, and that caused for another Demon Lords to be born. It's unfortunate, but and I guess it also shows how strong Ultimium really is. It shows the power of the CRF. That's how the Regina got really strong as well, because counter power isn't really divided into like different powers per counters. After all, their power is all the same. It's just how they use it, kind of thing. After all of thing comes from what they want to do. You will see it within the Regina event that they explains what the origin of the counter's power is. It's the realizations. That's the core of the ability. So anyone could cause and alter the reality with their powers. It's just that it depends on the person and their desire and how to use it. Yeah, that's another reason why I like Counter Side Story a lot as well, because I think a lot of characters are relevant. It's definitely a slow build-up story, but there's so many characters to follow through. But they've been able to manage to have them relevant. Of course, not every single character. There's definitely a character they use for a few events and move around. But at least for most Awakening character, I feel like they're all relevant. Only one right now that seems to be in a shamble and not really focused at all is definitely Yuna. Yuna and the Strataga. So, I mean, there'll be a time where the Luna and the not Luna. Let's say Luna. What's her name? Yuna. Yeah, Yuna and the other Strega members, as well as the Serpil. There will be a conclusion for them as well, but it's not right now. Right now, it's still Maestro and the wisdom of the pond, because those ESPR leftovers, they're still around, and I think they're working together. They successfully summoned another Demon Lord into the vessel of the human body. You will be able to see it from the there's like a church side mini side story with the Cindy and Claudia Nelson, as well as what was her name? I forgot her name. The one with the glasses. Yeah, but I think Claudia has something inside her body at the moment. I think that's another part of the Demon Lord, so we'll see. To be honest, to me, I think Yuna will remain in the shadow for a long time, because she's still seen as, even though she awakened really early on, they still say that she is a fraction of what her grandmother used to be, which is the Great Witch. So she's still a witch in training. So even though she awakened I think she will have another awakened kind of story first.
여러분의 인사 고가는
I'm not sure if it's fragmented at all. I think it's called the Beelzebub, which is the known as the Lord of the Flies. One of the demons. Supposed to look like flies. I'm not sure if it's a fragment at all. But it's fragment of the demon lord inside of her. I think there's actually two copies. There's actual one, because if you read a story, there's actually a one thing as Paul. But at the same time, like, so I think there's another demon lord out there. But her pieces of powers are fragmented. And one of the pieces is reside within Claudia at the moment.
모으신 거 보면은 좀 약간 합리적 의심이 되긴 한데.
We'll see what the Tanaberin is up to as well. Not Tanaberin is up to, actually, the whole six-wing with the next main story. So I think they're probably behind killing the Shadi's seniors. We'll see. Ah shit, I did not need to make one. Anyway, it's late, so I have to go. It's late. Good version of Maestro. I mean, with the Persona thing is around, they could, but at the currently seems like the Maestro story is done because it went from Maestro to Revenant. So I think her story is done. And at the end, it was the only thing, and it was the only thing Chris could only thing Chris could have done. Chris is the one who turned Maestro back into Revenant. No one else would have been able to done that, so it makes sense. I think that's one of the reasons why Chris might be supporter, just like the Revenant is.
원목을 안 올렸으면 솔직히 문제 없는 데.
But we'll see. We'll see you all next time. I'll go home and charge some credits. Or charge some admin coins. We'll see. Summer event next week, so